How you doing, Sneaker World? This is AC Sneaker Restoration coming at you back again with another show. It's good to see everybody. There's a lot going on, there's a lot to talk about and everything like that. You know what I mean? And we are we're gonna be back after this intro right here. And just to keep everybody triggered. Welcome back, Sneaker World. This is AC Sneaker Restoration. Good to see everybody. And we are sponsored by K Spice Variety and Gifts. And so if you up there need any hats, scarves, Valentine baskets, anything like that, you know what I mean? You could get ready to hit up the boss lady. And then we already showed you, y'all seen the hats and everything, but now we're going to be concerned about this. She up there coming out with this, came out, support K Spice Variety and Gifts setups in Greenville, North Carolina. The 10th Memorial at the Smoke Shop, Seymour. This is one of her Valentine's Day's baskets for the show. There's the boss lady right there. She was going to join us today, but she can't do it. She's going to join us on another time. We're looking forward for her to come in to talk about what she got and everything like that. The basket is beautiful and everything. She also giving you like a drink in it too, like a little wine and all that. I'll blow it up for the whole world can see it. You know what I mean? For Valentine's Day, for your mother, for your girlfriend, for your wife, for your anniversary, for whatever you want to do. If you need anything, y'all know what to do. You know what I mean? You up there, hit her up, and she up there will take care of you, and you can hit her up on this information right there, as you can see it on the screen. I blow up this, you can see it right there. There's our information and everything like that. And we about to get ready to get on with the show. And we got to, like I said, there's a lot to talk about in a little bit of time. And we about to get ready to get into these releases. And I have my co-host with me, Miss Antonette Willams. We didn't talk to her in a while. Welcome back, Miss Antonette. I know you had a lot going
Hey,
on.
hey, listen, well, thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? I missed y'all, Sneaker Row. Shout out to, my brother holding it down over here, AC, doing this thing. And it's good to be back. And it's just good to be, what I'm saying, good to be missed.
Well, MC Street's not going to be able to join us today. He got a little emergency to attend to, and everything like that. We wish him everything is
All the
okay and
best.
everything like that, the best, and
Yeah,
we see him the next time.
definitely. He's in our prayers. He's definitely in our prayers. And much love to him and his family. Just keep your hand on him and keep him up in your prayers. And hopefully everything works out all right.
All right, we about to get ready to go into these releases. Air Jordan 1 Low, OG medium olive color, medium olive black, summit white sale. Release date January 31st. That's next week. On Saturday, price 145. Well, it's not for me, but we see what Miss Williams got to say about it. Miss
No, it's
Williams,
definitely not for me. Yeah, it's definitely not for me. That's not. But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, you like it. Everybody has their own style. But I that wouldn't be a first sticker I would get though.
uh, this is our emphasis. Don't let me, Miss Williams, MC Street stop you from buying the product. If you like it, go ahead and knock yourself out. Empty that piggy bank. Y'all know what y'all do. You know, man. Y'all got more money than man on the moon. Y'all spend a lot of money for the Christmas recession and everything like that. We're in the depression and everybody's still shopping like everybody got it. Like I said the last show we did. You know what I mean? Moving on. Air Jordan 4 GS Valentine's Day. Color white, medium, soft, pink, half blue, vapor, green. Release date February 1st, 2026. Well, Well, about this shoe right here, let's see. Looks like for kids to me. We turning these luxury Jordans now into kids' shoes, like toys. Uh, Not for me. They grade school. That's what it looked like. Grade school going for 165, preschool 105, Tyler 85. Nike got to do what they got to do. Miss Williams.
Um, I do love pink. Pink is one of my favorite colors. I ain't gonna lie, and I love blue. But I can't say that I would. I can't say I would wear those honestly. They're like bro said, they're more like a kid shoe. You know what I mean? But definitely not something that I could see myself doing. The box is hot. That's fly. That's definitely different, but that's something that a kid would enjoy. Like when they, first time getting their first Jordan, you know what I mean, just coming out. So you feeling good about it. So yeah, definitely. And it's, kind of like a Valentine's Day kickoff too. So nice.
I remember when I got my first ones, they didn't even have nothing like this, a keychain with nothing like that going on. They
No,
don't
definitely
really
not.
do keychains.
Yeah, yeah, true.
I don't know what happened, but I was on somewhere, and I'm right here. All right, moving on. Air Jordan 4 Valentine's. Valentine's Day, color pale ivory Sierra, red, tough red. Release date February 7, 2026. Price 220. Well, it looks like something we just saw.
That's what I
It
love.
got, you know what I mean? It got kisses on the insole. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You
Yeah,
got some freaks out there. They probably would up there go kiss the insole. So make sure your feet clean when you do it. Not for me. Not for me. Miss Williams.
yeah, yeah, nah. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say that I don't like the fours. You know what I'm saying? Because I do. You know what I'm saying? I have a pair, but those I'm definitely not. I can't see me doing that. That's just not. That's a little bit much. But at the
And you
end of the
get a
day,
postcard.
yeah, that's awesome. But at the end of the day, you do what you gotta do. Box is fire. The box is fire. Yeah, that's just a little bit too much red for me. I don't know. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's just because that's not original. But for y'all, it may be. I don't know. I'm
You
old
heard what
school.
the you heard what she said? She's old school, it's not original. She's into the OGs. And I kind of feel her because me and her go way back, and that's what me and her do. We don't really care too much about the new stuff they dropping, but I understand the reason why they do it. They keep dropping all these these new stuff because if they drop all the OGs, they're gonna be nobody buying that after a while. They ain't gonna be making no money, so they got to stay in business. It's a marketing thing.
Yeah.
Moving on. Air Jordan 10 hydrants, color chalk hydrants, wild grape.
Mm.
Release date February 12, 2026. Oh, did I didn't mention the price? I'm sorry. 205. This is something like I said a few times before, and I say it again. This is something I can see Cameron wearing. NC Street said on it 2 weeks ago he liked this shoe and everything like that.
I
You
was
know
just
what I
getting
mean?
ready to say that. I was just getting ready to mention it too. I was just getting ready to say that some stuff that this is a sneaker, shout out to MC Streets. Much love. But this is a sneaker definitely that I can see MC Streets, what I'm saying, paying for, buying, and definitely rocking. He would consider that to be fire because of the color, the insoles, the style, the craft, and just the way it is, and it's something different. So he would consider that fire.
What it looks like on the bottom of the midsole, I mean, it got his accomplishments and stuff beyond 94 beyond 93 MVP championship. You know what I mean? I mean, he's 90 scores, 60 points, 89 all
Yeah,
defense,
yeah.
88 dunk champ. That look
Yeah,
high.
that look hot. That's different, but that's just not something. I don't know. See, you know, I can't. I for that sneaker, the only way I could see myself in something like that is that you would have to have some stuff to wear with that because that's a unique color. It's real craft, as far as how it goes. But for those that like it, it is fire. It is different. That bottoms, the bottoms look real hot. Just like I said, the sneaker itself is different. But to each his own. If you like it, you rock it. But it is nice if you do just rock it right. That's what I would say.
Moving on. Air Jordan 1 High OG All-Star. Color cool gray, black cell, game royal, white. Release date February 13th. That's around Valentine's week, ladies and gentlemen. Price $185. Well, I talked about this 2 weeks ago. The shoe looked like to me it's frail. It looked like it's peeling the leather, the suede, and all that. And not for me. Like hairs is coming off of it. To each his own. What Miss Williams got to say about it?
Um, it's not for me, but if you got a boyfriend or you got a boo and you feel as though he's worthy, then possibly because it is a fly shoe. It's original. When I say original, meaning that the sneaker itself never goes out of style. But as you can see, they keep dropping different ones, different styles of it, different colors. And that's unique as far as the color, the style, the bottom being blue, which is different. So yeah, if you like it, rock it, depending on the style and depending on how what you think about it.
Moving on. Levi's Air Jordan 3-pack release February 26th. And they got a 3-pack release. Well, never worn a pair of Levi's on my feet before. You know what I mean? Something different. They've been out. They doing collabs for a while and all that. And I don't know. It's not something I would buy, but I don't know. But I like the jacket though. I like the jacket. Levi's been in business for a long time. A lot of the stuff for Levi's worth money. These might be doing something. They got a pair of old Levi 505s. They worth a lot of money from back in the day. Let's see what Miss Williams got to say.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, fortunately for me, I am a Levi girl. I do, what I'm saying? That's old school to me. You know what I mean? If you're gonna rock it right with the Levi denim blue jeans, y'all know what I'm talking about, ladies. So yeah, I can, rock a jacket or a t-shirt. Now the sneakers, that's different. Levi's, like bro said, has been in business a long time. But they may, actually eventually sell and actually do something. So you just gotta basically see. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do because they have, they have real good products and they, like I said, been on a long time. And everybody old school just about still will buy a Levi pair of jeans, a shirt, a hoodie, something that has their name on it, logo. So yeah, it's not something that's like out of style. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? See what it do. But I'm big ups to them for trying it and big ups to them for coming out with it.
They got Spike Lee on it. You know what I mean? I guess it's approved because he's on it. So, he's on it.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they used to do the Michael Jordan commercials and stuff, the Penny Hardaway commercials, Little Penny and all that stuff.
Shout out to
George
Spike.
Blackman.
Shout out to Spike. So you gotta do what you gotta do. This is a good situation. That's a good situation.
I like the second pair, the cream. The cream look all right.
Yeah, that's decent.
You got to be careful though with it because I don't know
The
what's going
cleaning
on.
part of it.
That look like hay. Look like they got hay on the side. Look like horse horse hair or something like that. I don't know. Look at the inside of it.
That's fire. That's yeah, it's
Yeah,
fire. It's definitely
yeah,
fire.
yeah. Look, man, look, look. Oh,
Oh
look at
wow,
that.
look at the bottom of that. That's nice. That's nice. That's different. Look at the bottom of that. Yeah. Look at the yeah. But that's creativity, ladies and gentlemen. It just goes to show you within the sneaker world, even as even as brilliant as Michael Jordan is, even as brilliant for having a contract with Nike, to be able to come out with this stuff, you know what I mean? To be able to collab like this and make certain things happen, even though us from the old school is like, maybe not for us, but for this generation right here, it's still considered fire. It's still considered you still win it. You know what I mean? Because that's the latest Michael Jordan shoe, or that's the latest from Nike. You know what I'm saying? And he's always dropping. So regardless, he's making money, but he's dropping within the time. You know what I mean? Always staying up to date. So regardless of what people think, they like it or not, money is money.
And they selling this in a 3-pack. So the ones I've been showing you are the different ones: the cream, the denim blue, the
Those are
original
fire.
ones.
Those are fire. Them denim
You
blues
know
is
what I mean?
fire. Because I love blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors. But them denim blues is fire. Now I can see me doing that. I can see me doing that. That I can see me doing because I like, I love blue. So that yeah. Now, how often I would wear them? Probably not much. But would I just have them? Yeah, I can do that. That I can do. And that for me is different. But just because I like blue, I would yeah. That's something I would purchase.
Yeah, they man, they doing it in the release pack, and
Yeah.
that's how they promoting it and selling it. So you probably it's coming out February. They got price February 20th, 2026, and everything. So they got there's the black one, and they're coming out with all the different colors and everything like that. So this probably they might sell all three of them at the same time. Got the white lid box and everything. They got the white one with the cream, with with the horsehair. You know what I mean? So everybody know. You know what I mean? I know what to do. Moving on. This the big one right here. Air Jordan infrared salesman color black light crimson release date Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2026. Price $215. Well, I'm gonna get more depth in this shoe, but not right in a second. We're gonna get into this. Uh some things I want to point out about this shoe, ladies and gentlemen, everybody know the sneaker family, sneaker world. AC Sneaker Restoration is a sneaker restorer, professional sneaker restorer. I do my homework. I work on this stuff on a regular. Also, I'm a sneaker collector. Y'all already know I showed y'all some of my stuff with famous Miss Williams on with me on the podcast and everything like that. And you know how I get down. And I got a surprise for y'all. So y'all want to stay tuned for that. And we're gonna get more depth into this. Uh, this shoe gonna sell out. I don't like the red on the back. They should have left it. I don't like the red Nike logo on the back. Let's talk about this for a second. I think they could have left it black and left it the way it was back in they released it in 2018. They should have just left it alone, but Nike, they got too much infrared on it. You got infrared on the sides, you got infrared on the top, and you got infrared on the back. I'm gonna get more in depth in it, but right now we just doing the releases, and let's see what Miss Williams gonna say.
Well, see, I gotta disagree with bro. I actually like infrared on the sneaker, maybe because it's me being a female. I do like that. I like the fact that is different. Um, I do like the fact that they changed the back and it's not they didn't leave it black and they kind of changed it and gave it that fire. Um, yeah, and that is definitely something I can see myself in.
I can see yourself in them too. You got a little sneaker wardrobe over there, and everything like that. And your stuff is fire and everything like that. So
You know
I
what I'm
can see
saying? Yeah, absolutely. It's something different. You know what I mean? Something another thing I would put in the stash if if I was on it like that. But that's just how I do. You know what I mean? Creativity is the best thing.
I like the hoodie and everything. How they releasing it. I'm gonna get more back. I'm gonna get more into this in this shoe, but not right now. We'll be back about this in a few. I'm talking about the releases right now, so I don't want to stop the show and just do a whole show on that. Ain't no show. Not over here. It's not. That's a day. That's a day for another segment. But moving on. Air Jordan 4 Lakers color and peril. Purple multiple color. Release date February 14, 2026. Price $220. Well, they're honoring Kobe. They're honoring Kobe, and it's going to be coming out around All-Star Weekend. It's the way you want to do it. You want to go out with a bang. God bless Kobe. Great basketball player. Wasn't a fan of him. Not into Kobe like that. I like Kobe, but I'm not big on him. So just gonna leave it like that. That's my opinion and everything. I don't need nobody coming at me talking about, but I ain't say nothing bad about Kobe. I said I like Kobe, but I'm not big on him. I'm big on Jordan. So people who know me, they should know that. But anyway, Miss Williams.
Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. Oh man, shout out to Kobe Bryant. One of the best basketball players. One of the best. One of the best. There's many, but one of the best. Go hard or go home. That is different. The sneaker is fire to me. Why? Obviously, I like purple. So yellow's fire too, but mainly because I like purple. Um, and like I said, it's different. It's fire. You could do a couple things. You can wear a couple different colors with that. There's a couple different ways you can freak it, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that it is dropping on All Star Weekend, I think is fire as well. So yeah, I mean, like I said, you can do your thing with that. I certainly would. Yeah, that is definitely something I would wear, top, buy. And if you are a lady that loves purple, pink, you know what I mean, yellow, all that's fire with that sneaker. I'm just saying, I just dropped a jewel for the ladies. All right.
We outside on this one because I had it facing for a minute. I thought she was gonna say something about it. We outside.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I ain't got nothing to say about that. That's not. No, I just told you because of the purple. Everything else I ain't interested in. Not when it comes
I
to that
hear you.
sneaker. Because it's not that serious. If it wasn't for the purple,
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't be
hear
saying,
you.
yeah,
I
nah,
hear you.
I ain't
Moving
thinking
on.
about that.
Air Jordan 6 Primo Ben 23 color off Noir pecan red off Noir release date February 14th. Another bomber for Valentine's Day. Price $355. Well, I'm not big on Ben. Don't watch today's games. I mean, if y'all know that, I grew up in the era where they really ball, they go hard and go home. They play too soft for me. They can take it off of TV. That's my opinion. I used to play, and the way they play today's game, I can't get it. They don't got no weight on them. You got 7'4" centers. Instead of playing the post, they up there want to bring up the ball. Back in the 80s and the 90s and early 2000s, you take your behind to the block or you sit on the bench. I'm not big on that. They ain't gonna be shooting way out from the 3-point line and all that. I'm now back to the sneaker news. Not for me. Miss Williams,
Nah, I'm not. I just don't like the sneaker. Period. That's just not. I can't see doing that. But to each his own.
we're going to move on. We're not into it. Air Jordan 1 OG CNY color football gray sale light chocolate metallic gold. February release date February 17, 2026. Price 165. Well, Streets talked about this 2 weeks ago. I told y'all my emphasis on this shoe. It's nice how they got the flowers embroidered on it. They're not big on it. It's like, for me, it looks like more of a female shoe. How they did the Nike thing. They wrapped it up like a letter. And, well, the queen is here, so she can really put her emphasis on this. So
Yeah, look, I don't know about that. I think that's a little bit much. But to each his own, ladies. I mean, just to be different, I probably would cop it. But for me, I just can't see necessarily doing that. But shout out again to MC Streets, knowing him. Yeah, I can see him saying that he agreed to this because it's different, and he's just keeping up with the time, and he likes the bottom so part of it, and the fact that it's creative with design. So yeah, shout out to him for that. And in that situation. Well,
moving on. Oh, my bad, ladies and gentlemen. Air Jordan 6 Low, Blackout. Color black. Release date February 19th, 2026. Price $205. Well, I said this 2 weeks ago, and I say it again. Look like it got horsehair or whatever's on it. I'm not into I'm not into the low tops of the sixes. I care less. It looked like it got hair on it, but not for me. Not for me. It looked like it got moose or something on it from back in the days when the pimps be wearing it. I don't know. The hair all slicked back and everything. And I can tell you the movie, Malcolm X, when Malcolm X was sitting at the table when the guy up there, that black guy had his hair
oh
all
my
slicked back,
God!
said,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
better
yeah.
you better make sure you're right, because you're not. He gonna come at you because he never been wrong over anything. That's what it looked like. So let's see what Williams gonna say.
It's not for me. It's different. But for the guys, yeah, I can see it, but not something I would personally wear or purchase.
All right. You heard what she said, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna move on to something else. I wanna point at, I'm gonna go right into it right now. The reason why I came here, because we talking about the Air Jordan Infrared 6. Now I have these right here. I have these what you looking at. You know what I mean? These the OG. Now I always tell people before you up there start, before you get this mess off my screen. Oh man, I can't get it off my screen. It messed up my screen. Oh, let's put it back on there. Give me 1 second. I gotta get this garbage off my screen. Now
So
it's gonna
Sneaker
say,
Wild, I don't know. I don't know if you
oh, I got it.
guys
All
have
right,
been
all right,
watching.
all right. I
Here
got
we
it.
go.
I got
There
it.
you go.
Popped
He
up on
ready.
my screen. He didn't want to go nowhere. So sorry for cutting you off.
Don't
Now,
worry about it.
so I'm gonna get more depth into this shoe. Now, let's look at the pricing on this bad boy. Let's see because everybody's ready for February 14th. Everybody ready for Valentine's Day. This shoe might be limited. I'm not sure. You can see the prices. January 19th, 3:08 p.m., $518. January 16th, 26, 6:14 p.m., size 13, $327. December 29th, 2025, 7:32 p.m., $420. And the prices just keep going, ladies and gentlemen. I shouldn't have to tell you all that. You can see it right now. But keep in mind, this is a 2019. So it's like a classic. So you can see going up to June 10th, 2025, 6:09 a.m., 593. June 18, 2025, 11:25 p.m., 379. June 24th, 2025, 5:28 a.m., size 13, 698. June 24th, 2025, 2:25 p.m., $789. Should I go on? $714, July 20th, 2025. The reason why I came here, because this is the OG. This the OG. This the way it is. It's all black. They don't see no red back there. They should have made it just like the way it was. It was fine the way it is. They want to just change and put all this red. It looks good just the way it is. You don't have to do anything to it. Another thing about this shoe, it hurts your feet. It hurts your feet and everything like that. They didn't show up there. I was looking for things. I can show you where it hurt the toe at. I said it like in my shows, like I say like 6-7 months ago, and I had OG on the show, OG Trap Jordan on the show, and we were talking about it because he liked this shoe too. OG, I like this shoe, and it hurts your toe, your left pinky toe, and it hurts the toe next to it. I can't wear the shoe like I want. They don't give you enough toe room. You know we don't make Nike don't make the Jordans wide enough for your feet. I'm gonna go into that and show y'all in a few minutes, but right now I just want to touch base onto that about what's going on with that. And there's another thing I wanna get involved with. I want to point out something, and we want to go down to Z sneakerheads because everybody's talking about this too. The show's packed today, so I'm glad everybody's in. Holiday release Air Jordan 4 OG Bread returns holiday 26. Now, the thing about the thing about this shoe right here. The thing about it is they talking about limited pairs. So I guess the sneaker game is back in business. I thought the sneaker game was dead. Nike making limited pairs. Now, I want to tell y'all like this, because there's going to be people out here going to be breaking the bank. You go to StockX, take your time, just chill out. If you want the shoe, you know what y'all got to do. Everybody going to want the shoe. It's originally suede, okay? There we go. I'll go blow it up for y'all. Miss Williams can see it and everything like that. That's the original ones. They coming back around Christmas time. So I'm just want to let y'all know before we break the bank, ladies and gentlemen, just take your time with this product right here, because everybody's going to be out here shopping like it's no tomorrow for this shoe. Now, we got the Black Cement 4, the Reimagined 4s. They going up in price. You know what I mean? I got a pair of them and everything like that. I wear them and everything, but it ain't nothing like the OG. Ain't nothing like that. I had these right here, and I sold them to clientele. I sold it to them, and I should have kept them. But anyway, I'll let you get my hands on them back. But I have, like you heard what Miss Williams said in the last one, I have a bunch of stuff, and I got like, it looked like Nike Town over here when you come over here. She up there blowing up my spot and all that. You know what I mean? That's what
no, I would never do that, bro. I know where to go shopping.
Where
I
you
just
going
don't wear
shopping at? All my stuff too big for you though.
Yeah, that's the only problem. You're right. All I can do is look and have my opinion.
Exactly. They all size 13. You can't stick your little baby feet in them.
Oh no, I'll be wearing boats. Oh no. Yeah, but
You can
definitely
trade them in and get your size.
Yeah, I definitely agree with bro on this one. The OG is fire. The OG 4. that is definitely something that I would, definitely buy because it's different, it's original. Just just off the chains. And for me, having small feet, as he mentioned, it definitely would work. Yeah, definitely, definitely. The sneaker itself is where it's at. I can definitely do that.
Now I want to stay on this for a few seconds, if you don't mind, Miss Williams. There's some things I want to point out. Now they making this shoe very limited. That's what they talking about doing. The sneaker game is back. We're talking about a shoe. I talked about this a month ago about this shoe. And the funny thing is, we just got into January. This shoe ain't coming out to around Christmas time. Why are we talking about this shoe now? We're too far ahead for this shoe. Everybody's ready to skip January and skip the whole year just to get this shoe. Everybody need to pump their brakes and chill out. You know what I mean? And just everybody just chill out. I want to be honest with you. They saying the shoe gonna be limited. That's what they saying. Only certain people going to be able to get their hands on it and everything like that. You know how the game goes. Nike got their favorites. You know what I mean? They ain't going to be making that many. They're trying to save the game, but they should have did that with the undefeateds. They didn't do that with the undefeateds. They made too many pairs, and they drained the market. They just wanted to make their money. Don't get me wrong. They may do the same thing with this. They might be playing games with us. They may want to drain the market again because they know all the resellers going to be getting in on this, trying to make a buck. The shoe going to probably be at $600.
I can believe it.
I already showed y'all prices on the Infrared 6. And I just want to touch base and let y'all see this because everybody need to just, you know what I mean? It's too early in the game to be going as we skipping months and we worrying about December and everything like that. We're not even in December. But all the YouTubers is all flashing this shoe. Everybody's talking about this shoe. It's the holy grail. You know what I mean? And it's coming out a little too it's coming out a little too soon, you ask me. They talk about holiday 26. And that's all I gotta say on it. Yeah, Miss Williams, I mean, these people out here, they going crazy.
Well, it is what it is what it is as far as that, y'all. Sneaker World, y'all have y'all opinions about what the releases and what y'all like and what y'all don't. We're just here to make sure that y'all know what's going on and keep you updated and keep you informed on all the good stuff as we find out. I don't know whether y'all watched the Knicks and Brooklyn on Wednesday night, y'all. The Knicks killed Brooklyn. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Killed Brooklyn 117-61. Terrible. Such a blowout, y'all. The worst in history, they say. And then towards the end of the last 2 seconds of the game, it turned out to end up being like 66-117. Unbelievable. Should have did that in the beginning of the game. Brooklyn needs to get some more players that are actually have some regular, some good superstars that want to go over there. Unfortunately, they do not. I have never seen anything like it in my life. Embarrassing. Let's go Knicks. I am a Knicks fan, so I was certainly happy, but disappointed in Brooklyn. Unbelievable. Big time talk. They really need to do something, get it together. Coaching needs to be better. Something needs to happen in that situation. Um, you know, like I said, think about it, it's all money to be made out here. You know, it's all about money and craft, whether it's in sneakers or whether it's in sports. But it happens. It's work to be done. That's what I can say about that.
Yeah, I can't even get into this game today, man. I mean, I love the game. I love the game of basketball. And I love to play it. I can't get into this game. I came up with the Knicks in '94 and '95 with Starks and Ewing and Oakley and Mason and all them. This game to me is garbage. You can take it and throw it in the trash can. You ask me and get real jobs because there ain't nothing I want to see. They were banging. They were Ewing messed it up in '99 when he did that finger roll. And you know what I mean, when he was going against the Pacers and he did that finger roll and he should have dunked it with his big behind. How tall he is, he don't want to finger roll it. And then '94 he choked against Houston. After that, I just left the Knicks because I couldn't get into it no more because you went to the finals twice and y'all blew 2 opportunities. You know what I mean? That was the best franchise I ever seen in basketball. I feel today those Knicks from back then will whoop these Knicks today if they was
Oh
still young.
yeah,
Beat the brakes off.
yeah,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
I mean, absolutely, and I totally agree. I mean, if you had to go against, the Knicks, the Knicks in the '90s and the Knicks in the 2000s, definitely that's old school against new school. Oh yeah, worth watching. Same thing with the Brooklyn Nets. Just like I was saying, you come from the era of Nick Van Exel and Jason Kidd and things of that nature. You talk about the Chicago Bulls in that same era. You're talking about Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc, you know, um, you know, Dennis Rodman, Horace Grant. These are some good people. You understand what I'm saying? And the list goes on, y'all. So it's just a difference in today's time. So now when you watch it, it's like but back then it was worth grabbing a pizza and having your friends over and hanging out because the game was, you betting money, you having fun, you want your team to win, you all into it. Now you know, it's still out here, but it's not like it is back then.
Yeah. Totally different game.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It definitely is. Different era, different time. But it's all good though. It's you live and you learn, you get to know about new people. Like I said, same thing with the Knicks, shout out to, Josh Hart and stuff like that, different young players and stuff like that that's out there and doing their thing. And it's not like a Jordan or a Larry Bird, but you in there, Alonzo Ball. You got a lot of people that are still up and coming, but they're there. Um, Dart. You mentioned it. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of young playing, but the older players, I don't know. That's what we like. That's what we
Yeah,
like. These young players
Steph
that
Curry
work.
about to get ready to come out with a movie. I seen the trailer called The GOAT. It looked
Yeah,
good. A little better than
yeah.
Space Jam, I can tell you that. A little better than
Oh
that,
yeah,
guy.
now.
He is the GOAT. Steph
Yeah.
Curry is the GOAT. Way better than LeBron, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
With
Nah,
his garbage
Steph Curry is
behind.
the man. Steph Curry's the man. Listen,
Underrated. Underrated as well.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I
Everybody
was
want to
getting
talk
ready.
about LeBron.
No, yeah, I was getting ready to say that. I was just getting ready to say that, which that's what makes me upset, Sneaker Raw. And this is what I was just saying to you, how it's competitive, just like it is in the sneaker world and sports world, and like bro just said, is that Steph, you know, he's coming out with a movie. That movie looks good. I seen the trailer for it. It looks good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, LeBron, 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 LeBron. Man, stop blowing him up. All right? It's not that serious. He's a regular dude, a regular basketball player by the name of LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry always holds it down and he never gets the recognition and which he deserves. You don't see them talking about Steph Curry like that. You don't see him always on, they talking about him on First Take and this and that. Yeah, you do see him talking about him, but not like LeBron James. The minute something happened with LeBron James, oh, you know what happened with LeBron James' son? Oh, you know what happened with LeBron James' finger? Come on, right? You know what I'm saying? It take Steph Curry to go hard to go home and still not get recognized unless he do something big or something happen as far as an injury. And I think that's unfair, selfish, and not good at all. If you're gonna do it for one, do it for all, because he's just as big and if not better. You know what I mean? If you ask me, I'm a Golden State Warrior fan as well. And if you ask me, and I had to choose, definitely all day Steph Curry, always have been, always will be. And I ride hard for him because of the fact that he just does not get the acknowledgement in which he deserves.
And I agree with you. That's the GOAT, my opinion. That's the GOAT. Well, we're going to get into this because I said I'd get back to it. It comes in a box like this.
Go hard or go home.
You know what I mean?
Go hard or go
I
home.
was talking about it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have to. This is something I wear, so this not. You know what I mean? I wear these. I can't wear them like I want. I'm gonna just get into it. So everybody know what it look like when it comes in the box. I don't gotta go into it and all that. It comes with the plastic, all that mess. Everybody see it. Everybody know what it
Look at
is.
that. Look at that. Natural.
Everybody can see it.
Natural.
Everybody know
Looking
what it
good.
is.
Looking good.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in there. Gotta clean them up a little bit. You know what I mean? This the OG. This the OG, baby.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
now you can tell. Look at them. I take care of my stuff, late sneaker world. You know what I mean? These a little dirty a little bit. I can clean them up. I can't wear them like I want. You know what I mean? These came out. They made this 8th, 9, 2018. It's really the 19. And here's the other. Here's the other one right here.
That's fire. Yeah. Hose it down.
This one everybody will have to go online for and fight for. This the one, February 14th. I really don't need another
Absolutely.
pick.
It's
You know
going
what I mean?
down.
That's the way it's supposed to be, black. That's the way it's supposed to be, sneaker family. And then got the lace locks. I don't know if you can really see it. You got the
Absolutely.
Jumpman. And I don't know if
That's
you can see
fire.
it. And
Yeah, that's fire.
You got the Nike if you see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Jumpman, the Nike.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, about this, I can't wear these shoes like I like. I can't wear them like I like. Because they hurt my pinky toe and they hurt the toe next to it. They hurt like hell.
Okay.
Would I see myself buying another pair of these? I don't know. I already got them. I was just showing you can tell they're fairly new. The bottom a little dirty. I can clean up the bottom. They ain't no problem. You know what I mean? I wear these. I haven't wear them in a while. And the reason why I haven't wear them in a while, if I put them on, I can wear them for a few hours. They hurt my feet. I ain't going to wear something to hurt my feet, to tear my feet up. But y'all ain't going to listen to me anyway. Y'all going to buy it because they Air Jordan. That's what y'all buying it for. His name on the shoe, everybody want it. They Air Jordan. I really don't got to go to the store to get another pair. I got what I want. I got the original OG. Black Nike on the back. This how this shit came out. You know what I mean? Tell me, Miss Williams. What you like the red, so
I mean, the red is
each his
cool,
own.
but
To each his own.
yeah, the red is cool. The red is fire for me. But these are the original, as you know, what I'm saying AC mentioned. These are the originals, and that's what originally what it should have been. So if he was gonna drop it personally, I would have said if it was me, drop the original to show people that this is the original. You can't purchase this, as well as the new ones that he's dropping with the infrared in the back. So yeah, I totally understand that part and respect both ends. You know what I mean? But I also let y'all know, you can always go to AC. You can always come to his crib and go shopping whenever y'all get ready. As long as y'all wear size 13, feel free to email, you know what I mean? Drop a text and let him know how you feel about about the kick situation, because he's definitely got some stuff on that side of town over there. And that's all, that's all good.
Oh wow. Thank you. Hey, if I have anything for sale, I'll let y'all know. Right at the moment, I don't have nothing for sale. But if I need any work done, I'm a sneaker restorer. At the end of the day, I can fix them and make them look brand new and fresh and everything like that. But it all depends on how you wear them. So I'm letting you know. Only can put how much life back. It all depends on how you wear them. Because I'm not the one wearing them. You the one wearing them. If you got teared suede and all that stuff, and then you got holes in the suede and all that, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna be able to help you. I want to tell you guys to just get ready to spend that $235 and get yourself a new pair. By the time they come out, they're gonna be more. This is the shoe I show you again, where I just showed you on StockX what this shoe is going for. I just showed you. This shoe is expensive. This shoe
Very.
is expensive. Very expensive. And I guarantee you, you ain't gonna never see nothing like this. I don't have to get another pair. I'm good what I got. These like fairly new. Barely wear them. You can see the ice on the side. Just the bottom
Yeah,
don't get.
yeah, yo, you just gotta clean up. All you gotta do is clean them up. And they brand new.
Yeah, that's it. But I don't really worry about because I wear these. I
Yeah,
wear
yeah,
these and I can't wear them like that, so I barely wear them because they hurt my feet. I just
yeah,
want
yeah.
y'all to. But hey, y'all want to hurt y'all want to hurt y'all feet and everything, and go to the doctor and get y'all feet, your toes cracked and broken and all that stuff. Knock yourself out. Go ahead and get them. I can't. It's a shame I can't wear them like I like to wear them because they hurt my feet. If they're gonna hurt my feet, I can't wear them. Mostly a lot of women have feet problems, not men. But Jordan up there they don't make their shoes, and I talked about this a couple of times. When they make their shoes, they don't make them wide enough for your feet. They just make them
Yeah,
narrow or whatever just to fit, and that's it. They tight on the toe area. My feet be
yeah,
all red and pink and everything like that. Skin be ready to come off. I'm just letting you know the truth. They hurt my feet. I'm not gonna wear something to hurt my feet. You
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? So I'm just letting y'all know. But before I let y'all go, I wanna show y'all if y'all want to follow me, anything like that. You can feel free. You can follow me on my I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. Now we ain't going there. Right here. You can follow me right here. You cannot get into this page right here. So I'm just letting you know you cannot get in here if you got to contact me. That's my old IG right here. I used to play hoops and everything. This the original AC is me. If you got to get in contact with me up today, and I got the OG, the Jordan White ones in there too. I used to do back in the day. You can look at my work from here. This is all me. It's all official. When I first came out and everything like that, I put my heart, blood, sweat, and tears. You can tell that's me. You know what I mean? It's everything like that. If you got to get a hold of me up today, you want to follow, you want to get a hold of me right here. That's where you want to get a hold of me on this one right here. You know what I mean? So you get a hold of me, got merch for sale and everything like that. I just took a break. Just want to wear what I want to wear on the air and get away from that. But I'm going to go back to wearing my merch. I got to sell it. I got to make money like everybody else and everything like that. Um, if you want to follow me on my TikTok, you can follow me on my TikTok right here. AC Secret Restoration. I don't talk about it too much. I got to start bringing it out and everything. Got merch for sale. It's all me, the boss man and everything like that. This is what I do. You know what I mean? That's me right there from back in the day. And that's one of my tutorials I did, removing the taupe off the shoe and everything like that. One of my tutorials, that's me again. You know what I mean? I had 15K on that video. This video went like 5K on my one of my other YouTube channels. I have a few YouTube channels and everything like that. So it's me, Reese Cotton. So so if you gotta follow me there, if you gotta follow me on my on if you gotta follow me on my YouTube channel, you can feel free to follow me on my YouTube. I'm gonna matter of fact, what I can do is do this, bring it back up. So I'm showing you all this. So if you gotta follow me, you can follow me on my channel. All my information is right there and everything like that. At AC Secret Restoration Main 1285 and everything like that. I appreciate all the followers who came back watching the show, trying to make the show hot for everybody. And there they go right there, Unbreakable. I don't really deal with him too much. He don't like responding to people. He act funny. He's funny. But they talk about the right there, what I just showed you, the black, and he could do the comparisons. You know what I mean? Of the Joy Infrared 6. And if you gotta get a hold of me, you more can feel free to get a hold of me and go from there. And we go from there and like that. If you got to if you want my email, any sponsors like to sponsor the show, you like to email me, andrae1128@yahoo.com. I just showed y'all my information on my Instagrams, both of my Instagrams. I show you my information on my YouTube, and I get into that. And you got to give me a phone call, 908-416-0970. I work hard to try to put all this together to have something to talk about. Miss Williams and MC Streets as well. Anything you like to say, Miss Williams, before I close up the show?
Listen, so Sneaker World, yeah, a little bit off topic really quick, but shout out to AC, his grandmom who passed away. Shout out to her, big outs to her, really, really shout out. A lovely woman, and she had a heart of gold. I just had to bring that up. Good woman, good person. AC comes from a really good family, y'all. Um, he's got the obituary up. He comes from a really, really good family. Shout out to his parents. Shout out to his mom and dad. Just a lovely woman, doing her thing. She holds it down, always there. Had a house on Park Avenue in Rahway for years. So yeah, much love to her and her family and their time of and grievement. And I used to just be around as a kid, as a teenager. So yeah, it's a lot to be thankful for. Life is too short. I say that to say, don't be afraid to pick up a phone. Don't be afraid to go spend time with your family because you never know about tomorrow. Nothing is guaranteed. So just shout out to that situation. Thank God for AC holding it down, still wanting to do a show. And just keep him up in your prayers. Shout out to him and his family, his daughter, and things of that nature. Just, be there for him and, continue to keep liking the show. He goes hard with the podcast along with everything, else on and off, the show. Also, shout out to MC Streets. Keep him up in prayers and his family. Just keep your hand on his heart and continue to bless him and what he may be going through right now. We are there for him in spirit and much love and hope that he'll come back soon and let us know that everything is okay. All right. So, like I said, just stay safe. Snowstorm is coming. Make sure y'all got what y'all need. Check on your loved ones, senior citizens, and make sure things is good. Cats and dogs. Make sure everybody's safe. Stay tight. Stay off the roads. And hopefully everything goes well and we can come back and do this again.
Yeah, yeah. God, I love you, Grandma. I know you up there with Grandpa and everything. Your grandson doing what he got to do. You holding it down. Miss Williams up there shared it to the world. That was something I was trying to keep to myself, but she wanted the whole world to know. So, yeah. Everybody, I don't got nothing else to say. You like what I do and everything like that. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what to do. I appreciate all the people who watch us because y'all could be watching whoever y'all want to watch, and y'all chose to watch me. All the loyal subscribers that been with me from day one. When I came out, appreciate everybody. Got love for everybody all over the board. Because without y'all, I won't be here. If y'all need any work done, y'all know what to do. All right. God bless. Good night.